third period. The Lake Show finished off Denver in the fourth with a 16-0 run. Doncic ended up with an eye-popping triple-double, 38 points. 23 coming in the first half, as well as 13 rebounds and dishing out 10 assists. LeBron James added 19 markers, 8 boards, and 9 dimes. Jamal Murray gave Denver 28 points and 11 assists in a losing cause. Both teams played with depleted front courts. Nikola Jokic and Jonas Valanciunas still both sidelined with injuries. DeAndre Ayton likewise missed this game because of his left eye. The Lakers now improved to 26 wins and 16 losses, just 2 games behind the 29-15 Nuggets.
For more NBA games today, here are the results. The Phoenix Suns take a 116-110 win over the Philadelphia 76ers as Jalen Green returns for the Valley. The Chicago Bulls tie a franchise record 25 three-pointers as they roll past the Los Angeles Clippers 138-110. Keontae George drops a career-high 43 points as the Utah Jazz rally past the Minnesota Timberwolves 127-122. And lastly, Bam Adebayo and Norman Powell lead the hot-shooting Miami Heat past the Sacramento Kings 130-117. Coming up, we've got esports updates on the latest matches in the M7 World Championship of Mobile Legends Bang Bang, which features 2 Pinoy teams. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News.
And we're back. Thank you for joining us here on Play-by-Play live on One News. The M7 World Championship of Mobile Legends Bang Bang enters its final stretches.
The knockout stages have begun with 2 teams repping the Philippines, Aurora Gaming PH and Team Liquid PH. They hope to continue the country's dominance in the tournament after winning 5 of the last 6 editions. Let's get the latest from mobile journalist Amy Atienza, who's reporting to us live from Jakarta, Indonesia. Amy, what is the latest?
Good evening, Andre and Cheska. The Malaysian team Selangor Red Giants actually won against Aurora Turkey here in the M7 World Championships of the Mobile Legends Bang Bang here in Jakarta, Indonesia. The first day of the second round of the knockout stage saw SRG facing Aurora Turkey to gain the upper hand for a podium finish in the league. This was a battle of the remaining representatives of the region in the said tournament. It was a neck-and-neck battle between the 2 teams as Aurora Turkey carried their league momentum in the playoffs and shocked the Malaysian team with a dominant Game 1 win. They limited SRG gold laner John Vincent Innocent Banal to spike during the late game. SRG easily answered back in Game 2 after a tight turret defense to turn the match around. But Aurora just did not back down as they captured match point in Game 3. During the fourth game of the series, SRG fully adapted to Aurora's gameplay and extended it to a do-or-die matchup. It was a peaking at the right time for the heroes of SRG to claim Game 5 in over 16 minutes. The Malaysian team also limited the scaling capabilities of Aurora's heroes to remain undefeated in the M7 World Championships. They will advance to the upper bracket finals. SRG's Filipino gold laner John Vincent Innocent Banal says that Aurora Turkey is still a good team and they did a good job in this series. He was aware that Aurora has a lot of surprises and they were prepared for that. Meanwhile, Aurora Turkey will go down in the lower bracket quarterfinals to try to get back in the tournament's upper bracket. For Aurora Turkey, their goal is to be at the top and win the first ever M Series championship for their country. So later on today, Andre and Cheska, we will be seeing the matchup between Aurora Gaming and the Indonesian team Alter Ego to see who will face SRG in the upper bracket finals. Andre and Cheska.
Thank you so much and stay safe there. Enjoy your time as well there. That was the mobile journalist Amy Atienza working hard, reporting to us live all the way from Indonesia. Meanwhile, let's go to tennis. Big names in the Australian Open men's singles tournament headline. The players moving on to the third round. World number one, Carlos Alcaraz, booking a spot after passing an early test against German Yannick Hanfmann. The five-time Grand Slam champ overcoming an early stutter in a tight first set, but that was practically the only resistance he had to endure as the 22-year-old Spaniard cruised to the victory 7-6, 6-3, and 6-2. Alcaraz will next face Frenchman Corentin Moutet. The Australian Open is the only Grand Slam Alcaraz hasn't won just yet, only reaching the quarters twice in 2024 and in 2025.
To be honest, it was tougher than I thought at the beginning. I mean, I didn't feel the ball that good or not as good as he wanted, but you know, the ball was coming as a bomb, you know, like forehand, backhand, serve. So I had to be ready for those shots. But you know, really happy that I get through a really difficult first set, and then I started to feel a little bit better in the on the court with my shots. Tactically, I think I played much better.
Meanwhile, last year's finalist Alexander Zverev advancing after defeating France's Alexandre Muller in 4 sets. Final score here 6-3, 4-6, 6-3, and 6-4. The match was suspended for a while in the middle of the third set due to heavy rains. Zverev also had to call for a pause in the fourth due to what appeared to be a leg issue. He nonetheless soldiered on after medical treatment and took the win. Zverev's next opponent will be Great Britain's Cameron Norrie.
Favorites in the women's tournament likewise continue to roll at Melbourne Park. Two-time defending champion Aryna Sabalenka moved into the third round of the Australian Open after a 6-3, 6-1 win over Chinese qualifier Zhu Xuanbai. Sabalenka raced to a 5-love lead in the opening set before Bai mounted a brief fight back. The Belarusian then took full control in the second set, breaking early and finishing the frame in just over half an hour. Up next for Sabalenka is Anastasia Potapova, who advanced after beating former U.S. Open champion Emma Raducanu.
Yeah, I feel great. Happy to get this win. Tricky opponent. She really stepped in the first set, and for the moment I felt like, okay, what should I do? She's like crushing it, and I'm super happy that I was able to close that set. I think it gave me a little more confident that okay, I'm there. It's okay, my game is there. Just like focus step by step, and yeah, super happy with the win.
As for third seed Coco Gauff, she put on a clinical display, needing just 78 minutes to dispatch Olga Danilovic 6-2, 6-2. Gauff won the first 5 games and never looked back, finishing with 14 winners and just 1 double fault. The 21-year-old will next play an All-American third-round clash against Hailey Baptiste. Pausing for a quick one, but right after that, we'll get updates on Team Philippines' campaign in the 2026 ASEAN Para Games in Thailand. That and more when play-by-play returns here on One News. Welcome back. You're watching Play-by-Play on One News. The 2026 ASEAN Para Games are now officially underway, and Team Philippines has already won several medals, including a number of golds.
Mobile journalist Denise Valdesancho now joins us live all the way from Nakhon Ratchasima, Thailand for the latest. Good evening, Denise. Tell us what's the latest. What do you have for us?
Good evening, Andre Chaska. It's a golden start for Team Philippines at the 13th ASEAN Para Games here in Nakhon Ratchasima, Thailand. John Jairo Palermo stole the spotlight after claiming gold in the men's long jump T20 at the 80th birthday stadium. Palermo soared 6.89 meters, just 0.03 meters ahead of Malaysia to secure one of the country's biggest wins so far in the Games. National para-athletics coach Joel Dariada shared his pride in Palermo's achievement, highlighting that the gold medalist is a product of the Palarong Pambansa. Dariada admitted the win came as a surprise, especially with Malaysia known as a powerhouse in the event, but believes this victory sets a strong and confident tone for the entire para-athletics squad. Earlier in the meet, Team Philippines celebrated its first gold medal of the ASEAN Para Games through Paralympic swimmer Gary Bahino. Bahino dominated the men's 400-meter freestyle as sixth, setting a new Games record of 5 minutes and 32.08 seconds, marking his fourth career ASEAN Para Games gold. Philippines women continued to deliver as Ernie Gawilan bagged gold in the men's 400-meter freestyle as seven, his 10th overall ASEAN Para Games title, and make that 3 golds for Team Philippines on day one of Paris swimming, as Paris Paralympian Angel Autumn captured gold in the women's 50-meter backstroke as for the S5 with a time of 47.29 seconds. Meanwhile, in para-athletics, Team Philippines is also celebrating an unofficial gold in the men's 400-meter T52 finals, with Rodrigo Padiotan Jr. surging ahead for the win, marking a strong comeback after settling for bronze in his previous event. With these strong results across multiple sports, Team Philippines now sits fourth overall in the medal standings. In other events, Mary Dolpa Matian claimed silver in the women's para-powerlifting, while Denisha Esnada and paracyclist Michael Bayani added bronze medals to the country's haul. Under Chaska, the Philippines also earned back-to-back silver medals in men's and women's 3x3 wheelchair basketball, including a historic first podium finish for the Filipinas Lady Warriors. With more events still underway, Team Philippines looks to build on this momentum as the ASEAN Para Games continues tomorrow.
Thank you. That was Mobile Journal Denise Valdesancho reporting to us, and mabuhay to our para-athletes. We are all rooting for you. All right, moving on to billiards. 2 Filipino legends dominate day 1 of the World 9-Ball Tour Legends event. Efren Bata Reyes concluded the opener of the star-studded showcase with an 11-8 racks victory over Germany's own pool icon in Ralph Souquet. The 71-year-old magician played like his younger version most of the way. He only had trouble in rack 14, where he needed 3 attempts to sink the crucial 9-ball. Before that, Django Bustamante faced off against fellow world champion Earl Strickland. Bustamante dug deep and was able to prevail 11-9, following a deadlock at 8 racks apiece. The WNT Legends will resume play on Friday.
Ito yung nakalaban ko, magaling din siya. Dati kong kalaban dito, kaya lang, naswertihan ko sila ngayon. Parang walang pumapasok sa break eh. Nauna siyang bumbreak pero walang naulog, kaya nakauna ako. Wala, nasa isyo, bakit ako sa moblay nung betang-beta? Kaya ako, eto na, yung tinira ko 9 eh. Mukhang nagkamali yung tira ko dahil nagmadali ako. Pero kung binagsakan ko lang yun, siguro na dahil ang sama na naging plangketa ko eh. Malaking bagay din sa amin ito. Siyempre, tinatangkilik din nila pati yung bilyan. Eh, lalo-lalo na ngayon. Maraming mga kabataan ngayon na gumagaling. Baka nandito nga yung ibang mga player na bata nanonood eh.
In the PBA, it's Game 1 of the Philippine Cup Finals between the San Miguel Beermen and the TNT Tropang 5G. TNT got off to a strong start, building an early double-digit lead behind the hot shooting of Simon Enciso and Kelly Williams. With momentum on their side, the Tropang 5G extended their lead further by as many as 19 points after Glenn Cobuntin's jumper. San Miguel tried to chip away at the deficit, but it's TNT still firmly ahead at the half, 53-36. The fourth quarter is currently ongoing.
Wednesday, Jan 21, 3 plays for you, all NBA. In tonight's highlight reel, let's start with Spider-Man. Sorry, PJ Edgecombe. Jalen Green thought he had the dunk. And look at Spidey, looking like Peter Parker there. PJ Edgecombe swinging out of nowhere, landing, and look at that pose a la Spider-Man too. Edgecombe, by the way, 25 points plus that one block. Look at the athleticism of the Rook. But the Sixers don't lose at home to Phoenix, 116 to 110. Roll the next play. Timberwolves, Jazz here on the run. Ace Bailey. I say a call, you're back to Bailey over Dante DiVincenzo. Woo! Love seeing the rookies sky high. Earlier, it was Edgecombe with a block. This time, Bailey, two-man game on the break with the Isaiah Collier. Back to Ace for that slam over Dante DiVincenzo per Dante. Collier, by the way, 18 points, 10 assists. That's one of them. He came off the bench. Bailey, 20 points. They helped the Jazz beat the Wolves in Utah, 127-122. And finally, we go to the King. You come at the King, you better not miss. LeBron James Hachimura to LBJ, year 23 for number 23. Number 40, that age 41 years old, but looking like an 18-year-old back-to-back there. Look at those two dunks. Like a spring chicken. Look at the King, LeBron James. Whew, have mercy, King. Nothing Aaron Gordon can do in that play. And even Bruce Brown on this play. Just barging in as LeBron. Whew, full head of steam. Stepping on the gas. Rack attack there for the King, LeBron James. Man, 41 years old. Year 23 in the NBA. Still finishing in double figures. 19 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 rebound, and 2 assists shy of a triple-double. Lakers come back here to beat the Nuggets on their home floor, 115-107. Can't wait to see the highlights for tomorrow.
And before we go, it's confirmed Alex Ayala will play in the historic Philippine Women's Open later this month. That's right, the Filipino tennis sensation will join the talented field of players that will compete in the first ever WTA 125 tournament in the country. This comes after Ayala's run at the Australian Open came to a close. Despite her early exit, Ayala said the experience was made special by the overwhelming support she received, even thousands of miles from home. The 20-year-old was cheered on by Filipino fans throughout her matches, but she came up short in her singles match against Alicia Parks and later in doubles with partner Ingrid Martins. After the tournament, Ayala thanked her supporters and said the experience left a lasting impression. She added that being part of something bigger is a feeling she will carry with her moving forward. Ayala is also expected to compete in the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open in early February.
Heartwarming, and I think that's one of the things that makes a loss like today a little bit harder, is that I know a lot of people were rooting for me, but then again, Alicia played really well, and you know, I just hope that this support continues with the losses along with the wins. I think that would really touch me. But then again, just the fact that everyone came out and really squeezed into that you know, cozy court, I really appreciate it. I felt so loved even when I was 5-2 down in the third, you know, still felt the love. So I'm really appreciative and super thankful.
Always proud of you, Alex. That's all from us tonight. Wednesday, mga kabatid. Catch us again tomorrow, Thursday, 9 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD, and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
I'm Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Liton-Calao. Thank you for watching, mga kapatid. Good night.